Good morning, YouTube. It's your man on the Rachel's page coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, Friday was the Bellator's event, 256, and the main event was uh, Ryan Bader versus you know uh, uh, versus I'm not sure what's his guy name. I forgot his name. I remember him, but I remember he used to be the former UFC flyweight champ. No, feather. No. Lightweight heavy champion. Oh, Lashida. He's a Brazilian. Always thought. Sometimes I thought for a while he was Japanese. And he um, kind of sound Japanese a bit. But they fought. As part of a tournament, and Vader won. But my big attention was undercard was Nogueira's like Nunez and Silva, and Nogueira is kind of like Smith, Jackson, and Jones over there in Brazil versus another featherweight by the name of Jessica the Black Widow Broga. And I saw this on my man's Combo Breakers Instagram, and I showed her at the the ceremonial weigh-in. You have the official weigh-in, you have the ceremony, the one that just to come out, and I couldn't help but notice that Jessica's wearing some Daisy Dukes, and she's looking kind of cheeky. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the pervy sage of me trying to come out. But anyway, I looked at she's pretty impressive. She, I ain't gonna lie, she has a nice shape, and I started following her on Instagram, and she has a promise. Well, anyway, the fight was kind of a bit of sloppy in my opinion. It was always some points, Jessica was putting on a pretty good stand up, but it was pretty much Nogueira's her ground game, her BJJ that really took it over. I mean, one point she almost had a submission, or she almost had it right here was a choke out, but the fight ended with a unanimous decision in favor of uh, Talia Nogueira. And Sarah, like I said, she's still impressive young fighter. I mean, she's I think like 32, 31, 32, and this was her second fight with Bellator. And I think one thing she might need to work on a few things. And I think Bellator, if you don't know, Bellator's like UFC. If you get an opportunity, I think she fight for some other organizations. But if you get an opportunity to fight for a big organization like Bellator, UFC, you're going to jump a chance at it. But I think she needs some time to build up her skills. Also, I was looking at some of these pictures, and I noticed that she has a great physique. And I'm a fan of female bodybuilding, and I think she might have a future in bodybuilding. Maybe as a physique competitor, maybe figure. I mean, if she really cuts some weight and works on it, she has a future in that. She has impressive physique. She has the materials for it. And also, like I said, she's represented by a company called Titan Medical, and Titan does a lot of bodybuilders and physique and competitors, certain that follow that on social media, and that would be a great opportunity for her. She decided to switch. She has a look to it and a style. Titan's been around for quite some time, and like I said, a lot of professional bodybuilders and have sponsors are being sponsored by the company. But like I said, she has a great physique. She has an impressive body. But I think as a featherweight, I think she's better off. She fought as a bantamweight, and I think that's what she needs to go back to. And that's why I suggest that maybe, she might need to maybe go to Invicta for a bit. I know the big money is in Bellator, and that's not her fault. Now, she did take debut a while back when she fought Amber Lebrock, and that was about a couple of years ago. And then she defeated Lebrock with an armbar submission, and that's pretty good. You win with an armbar submission. That's always you have pretty good ground game, but it's pretty much almost it's the typical move done by a lot of people who are BJJ artists. And then she supposed to had a fight, was it last year, and it was under the part of the undercard for it wasn't an undercard, it's part of I think either prelims or somewhere on the card for McFarlane versus Velasquez. First of a body, not a UFC fighter from Russia by the name of Marina Mokina, I think I got the name correct. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But they supposed to fight, but something happened. Either I was trying to find the details of it, but from what I found out, I think it was maybe issues with traveling. If she's still living in Russia, it's hard for her to get to the United States. Might have been contract or something, other problems. So that could have been it. But like I said, Jessica, she has a future, but I don't know how long in Bellator. Like I said, was watching the fight between her and Nogueira. She was running out of breath for a bit, and I think and actually I was listening to another video. I feel like she's not a natural featherweight, but like she's a featherweight. She's an attractive featherweight, and this is the reason why. This is a good example of a woman who probably will make a great featherweight. In great had a great place in the featherweight division. She's attractive. She has a nice body. Somebody that will pick up, but she needs to refine her skill set. Really work on her kicking game. Her striking is pretty good, but her kicking and her other stuff she needs to work on. Her ground game she needs to work on. I mean, she might need to take some time off, and that's why I suggest she needs to go to Invicta. And I think, and also, like I said, she's attractive. Look at that. I mean, that's why I picked some of these pictures. I mean, she has a look to her. Some guys might like the tattoos. That's not my thing, but that's you'll find the guys who really like this. But like I said, I saw this video that she posted on her IG. She's wilding. I mean, I think she's probably a cool person. I reached out onto IG about doing an interview, maybe if she got a chance. If she's not too busy. I like to get a lot of attention to some of these ladies. And yes, this is another picture of her. She hasn't. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She has a nice high end, but she possibly has a future. And I think I think she really should think about. This is what I think about Bellator. Bellator don't have enough women because they don't have enough divisions. And there's some women going there who are probably natural bantamweights, who had to bloat themselves, to make themselves bigger to be featherweights. And there's some women who are natural strawweights who try to make themselves bigger to be flyweights. Like the same night the fight was against a chick named Graf who got knocked out by McKees and Durham, who took another second knockout. I think she's a strawweight, and that's why they need to create a bantamweight and strawweight division. They can develop more women, bring more women in for women who just those women who have the talent, who just wouldn't get signed by the UFC, but they want to go somewhere, and they don't want to be or Victor's a great picking ground now. That's no longer under the UFC. As I think, like I said, we do our interviews with Chantel Coates. She's saying there's a chance that Invicta might be going to Showtime. And that's a good chance. I mean, if Invicta's is Showtime along with Bellator, they can really have a place where they can recruit more women. And that's what Bellator need more women. But like I said, Jessica Black Widow Borga, she's pretty impressive. She just got to work on a few things. And I think even though I'm supporting featherweight, I think she might be better off as a bantam. She, just work on her weight and come in more sharp and crisp with her kicking and work on her BJJ. Her striking is pretty good. She throws some hands pretty good, but she needs to really work on everything else. And like I said, she has a look to her. She's attractive. I think the Simp boys the Simp fans will like her. And plus she has a nice booty. Yeah, say it. That's the perfect stage right now. Okay. But like I said, this is somebody I need to be on the lookout for. I mean, I think if the Bellator is smart, they need to groom her. You need to work on her. They should have gave her. She should have fought Olivia Parker, the lady that Kat Zingano fought. Nogueira should have fought Kat Zingano because she was a former contender for the title. So that would be a better opponent to switch up too. But like I said, you know how it is. But anyway, it's your man all the way, George Page. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.